Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about Europe. We're going to talk about the energy crisis. And again, I want to reiterate this. It is very important for us in the United States and around the world to watch what's going on in Europe for a couple of different reasons. First off, Europe is a large, massive economy, and it is literally moving into hyperinflation when it comes to energy prices, and that can actually happen to a country near you. But also, we need to watch it very closely in the United States. And the reason why is because I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are extremely closely tied, our two economies together. And when Europe collapses, their economy, we're going to collapse. I give it about 1 month. That is how closely tied we are, okay? Then, why does the rest of the world care? Because when the US goes, the rest of the world's going to go. And do I believe that's happening soon? I do believe it. Do you think that's fear-mongering? Well, then you just don't understand facts, truth, logic, all of those things. It's okay, but it's good news. There's great videos of fuzzy little furry cute kittens. I'm more of a dog person myself, but they're all over YouTube. They're gonna make you feel amazing today. You should turn off this channel, hit the thumbs up button twice so that I get the idea, and go over there and watch them. So guys, here we go. We're gonna link the article below. It's entitled Europe Plans Emergency Intervention in Power Market as All Hell Breaks Loose. It says, even with Zoltan Poznar warning that Europe faces an apocalypse of sorts now that the Eurasia divorce is complete, and energy prices in Europe are hitting fresh daily record highs every single day. Just today, German 1 year forward baseload electricity rose 10x where they were a year ago. 10 times, 1,000%. This is hyperinflation. You know, we've read before, everyone, about hyperinflation, but the problem was with our current education system, the hyperinflation section of your history books was only about a chapter long. So you didn't realize, in our minds, it instantly happened fast. It didn't slowly go, and then boom. We saw a chart, we saw a description, but because it was only a chapter in our textbooks, it's in our minds like, oh yeah, it just happened and it was over. It was just super fast and it was done. They came to the rescue. But people don't realize these things creep up incrementally until they lose control and then they explode. We're seeing that in Europe. We're seeing that all over the world, including in the United States, with lumber last year, steel prices, and much more to come. I cannot be more serious about this. This is the time to get ready. All right. It says, moments ago, the European Union appears to have finally realized that it faced an armed revolt this winter or worse when millions face freezing cold without power and heat. You know, let me break real quick. There was a story I noticed the other day out of Poland where there are cars literally lined up, and we're talking, I believe it's over a mile-long line of cars. People are literally sleeping in their cars, trying to purchase coal early so that they can heat their homes. Think about that. Now let's actually be honest here. Those are the smart people. Now many of you might say, well, the smart people would have had it a while ago. You know, to be honest, you know, there are a lot of people that are just self-proclaimed gurus on the internet that just know everything. There was no way of seeing exactly how all this was going to shake out, from the shutdowns to the stimulus checks causing, you know, massive inflation in like electronics goods and just total crap, right? And people not getting it, to now watching how it's playing out in the energy markets with what happened with Russia and Ukraine, right? And throw into the mix if China still moves into Taiwan, which I do believe they're going to, because they've said they're going to multiple times. So they're either going to do it nicely or they're going to do it by force. That in and of itself will throw the world into absolute trade chaos, right? So the people that are lining up right now to get coal for the winter, those are the smart people. There are probably a lot of people around the world right now that are not in the same position, you know, with energy prices as they are in Europe, laughing at them, or I'm going to be honest with you, have no clue. They're still sitting around talking about nothing, just what their kids are doing at soccer. You know, I've heard multiple times this week that wealthy people talk about money, poor people do not want to talk about money because they don't have any, and they don't know how to get it. They don't know how to save it. They don't know how to make it. And wealthy people talk about money. They talk about money around the table with their family. That's what I do. I am always trying to instill in my family, my children, my extended family, my friends, the ones that still want to talk to me. But again, there's something in common there. There's a lot of people that just don't have money. There's even people that look like they have money and they're dead flat broke. I think about that commercial with, I don't remember what the company they were representing for, but the guy was driving around on his driving lawnmower. Put it in the comment section if you guys know what I'm talking about. And he's got a big house, he's waving to his neighbor, just massive lawn, nice cars. And he's sitting there, he's all, I got the car, I got the house, and I am totally broke. I have nothing. And it's very important to realize that. There are people right now and my heart goes out to people in Europe that didn't see this coming. As a matter of fact, I have some family in Europe that I've been warning about this for 10 years. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want anything to do with me, right? But now they're dealing with it. And that's the truth. That is the reality. But you know what's crazy? They don't want to talk to you even more when you're right. And that's what's tough. Because you know how you could help them. Now, it says right here, an interesting quote. The skyrocketing electricity prices are now exposing, for different reasons, the limitations of our current electricity market design. That's from von der Linden. He said in a speech at the Bled Strategic Summit in Slovenia, pointing out that what has been obvious for years to those who warned repeatedly that Europe should probably not make its energy policy based on the idiotic ravings of a self-absorbed, petulant Scandinavian teenager. Yeah, you know, you put it in the comment section if you know who they're talking about. It was developed under completely different circumstances and completely different purposes. You know, it's interesting. You know, there's Trump delusional mania. I don't even know what the right term is for it, but I remember when Trump was telling Germany they need to get ready and get off of the dependence on Russian gas, and they completely mocked him. They said it's going to end badly for you, and they totally mocked him. And look at what's going on now. Even what's crazy is that you have countries, when Germany was so brash or arrogant to not certify Nord Stream 2, the pipeline that would supply them with very vital natural gas from Russia, because of what they had done in Ukraine. And then Russia went, okay. And hey, we got to go into a little bit of an outage for Nord Stream 1. And look at what's happening just in Germany. You know, it's not just Germany, it's Poland, it's the whole nation area of the Eurozone. And it is utterly collapsing right now. You know, the whole world is diving in to chaos because the world's economies are splitting. You have the East and the West. It's almost like at the end of a book, the Bible. It's crazy. This is happening right now in front of us. But the thing is, because again, and I'm going to close in this, just because the hyperinflation chapter in your history book was one chapter doesn't mean it starts today and ends tomorrow. There's a lot of pain in between and a lot of time. These things take time, and I want people to realize that. So guys, take a look at the article below. I'm going to link it, and hope you guys have a great day. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.